Give you a tour of our office. This is our general waiting room that are here, and we have two entrances to go. One side of the office is for therapies and massage therapies. The other office is for our examinations and our adjustments. We also have the window here for our front desk. This room here is a small little room. It's a great little room where we do some therapies in. We use oxygen, which is an oxygenator. It takes the oxygen from the air and we use it for the patient. The reason we do that is in functional neurology, the brain needs two things. It needs food, which is oxygen and glucose. That's why we do the oxygen, and also it needs activation. And so we have vibration for the feet, and then we have a whole body vibration for activation of the nervous system as well. And in this room here is our examination room. It's a typical examination room for a chiropractic office. Over here in this room is my main adjusting room, and this is where we work on the patient's spine. This is where we do things to help them get rid of their aches and the pains, and at the same time we can do it manually, or we can also do it with instrument adjusting. It's very comfortable to have done. It doesn't hurt. There's no bones cracking, no noises made. It just causes the spine to move better without the stress or strain on the ligaments or the tendons. So this is my room. This is my fun room, and this is where I do all my main work. So now we'll go back over to the other side, but you might be able to see here that this is a shelf that we have here for all of our metagenic products, which are helpful for supplementation. And then we have this other supplement company called the Standard Process. This has been around here. These are whole food supplements where metagenics are what are called nutraceuticals. They're actually man-made or synthetic. These are not man-made. These come out of the ground. So for different problems we use one company, for another problem we use this company. And of course here's my office. It's another office that doesn't get used very much. Usually with patients and adjusting patients, but as you can see, I have my friend here. I'll call him Harvey. Harvey was the very first man who ever got adjusted by a chiropractor in 1895. Not this one, this guy here, but he had a hearing problem, and Harvey got adjusted by D.D. Palmer, and he got his hearing back in 3 days. And it was never about back pain, it was never about neck pain, it was never about aches and pains in the musculoskeletal system. It was all about his hearing. And so that's why when we correlate things together, we put these buttons here. Well, that button there refers to some of this area right through here, but it also refers to this area through there. So chiropractic is not just about aches and pains, it's about health care. And back here we have a terrific room. Patients who have disc problems, this is kind of a traction table, and I'll go ahead and turn this on and show you what it does. The patient is sometimes strapped in on their ankles, and it was called flexion distraction. So the patient is holding on there and opens up the disc space for the low back, and by doing so it takes the pressure off the nerves, like the sciatic nerve going down into the low back as well, and into the leg. And this little machine right here is our laser machine. This is a cutting edge machine, one of the best in the world. And we utilize this for just a tremendous amount of problems that people are experiencing. Knee problems, ankle problems, low back problems. And it's cold laser, it is not hot laser. It doesn't cut anything. And back over here is our massage area. Andrea works here, and she does a deep massage on people's backs, musculoskeletal problems. And this is our therapy room. We also can do adjustments in this room too. We have electrical muscle stim and we have ultrasound, and what those two therapies are here to help people heal quicker. And we don't want people just to mend, we want them to heal. And that's what the difference is in the chiropractic office versus just treating symptoms. Our goal, of course, is to find out what the problem is and take care of that problem, and not only take care of it, but hopefully be able to return it back to normal as best as possible. Sometimes I tell patients there's something between mending and healing. Most of the time, when we just treat the symptoms, we're only mending. But when we treat the cause, like we do here at this office, we actually end up with the body to start healing itself. Because that is the most important thing, that the body can heal itself. Most of us don't remember that or think about it at all, that how could I live without this, or how can I live without that? But you know, our goal is to put that body back together so it can fix itself. Another way of putting it is, it's not the Band-Aid that does the healing, but it's the body that does the healing. So that's what we do here.